What's up, kiddo? Ready for your final training? Okay, I hope you're ready because today is going to be intense and make sure you never throw the towel. Today, we're going to see artificial intelligence and robotics. Let's get right into it. First, let's define what is AI, a common topic nowadays. Okay, so artificial intelligence refers to the systems that simulate intelligence through a series of quite rigid facts or rules. But we were talking about intelligence and how to simulate intelligence. Let's define what's intelligence. It is really an abstract concept which has many aspects to it and is hard to define definitively because there is not like just one definition for being intelligent. How can we decide who is intelligent and who is not? Well, most of the common answers point that intelligence refers to the ability to respond to the environment, to learn new knowledge or skills, or to use logic or reasoning to come to a conclusion. Well, in the end, the reality of AI systems focus on one specific area of knowledge. For example, playing a video game, rather than trying to create a general intelligence which can work in any situation. So we have the expert systems. There are software programs which use program logic and rules to make the same decision as a human expert. So what is this? A simulation of a human expert taking the case of someone else. Well, as the principles of AI, expert systems are usually restricted to answering questions in a specific knowledge domain rather than being general, as we were talking. For example, medical knowledge and financial knowledge. An example is the medical diagnosis. Expert systems usually are used to assist a doctor rather than replace it, just to have a different opinion. So an expert system, you could put your symptoms and how you're feeling, and then the expert system would probably recommend you taking some certain medicine. However, as I was saying, this is rather an assist than a replace for the doctor. About what makes the expert system. Talking about the expert system shell is a set of programs which allow the building of an expert system through the creation of knowledge and rules. However, there is a user interface because we as users, we present questions to the user and accept input from them. Inputs may be in the form of short yes or no questions, multiple choice options, or typed answers. There is a knowledge base contains the data and facts which form the knowledge in the specific knowledge domain. For example, facts about the symptoms associated with different diseases. However, this is provided by an expert. But normally, not all the experts are experts in technological issues. So that's why we have a knowledge engineer. The knowledge engineer works the knowledge into a form that is useful for an expert system. If a doctor tells you to take this medicine, of course the expert system will not understand it. The expert system works in a way that it lectures, signs of symbols, just like 0 and 1, 0 and 1. That's why we need the knowledge engineer. And lastly, we got the inference engine. Has the job of matching the user's input from the user interface with the data contained in the knowledge base to find an appropriate answer. However, this should only be an assist. Let's continue with robotics. A robot is a computer-controlled system that performs manual physical tasks. Robots can be autonomous using artificial intelligence or computational intelligence, techniques to navigate their environments and perform their jobs, or they can be remotely controlled by a human operator. The robotics have three main jobs. The first one, dangerous jobs, such as cleaning up nuclear waste or performing bomb disposal. They can be also boring or repetitive jobs that are too boring or, too hard for a person because in factories you have to assemble many many products, and a robot can do it faster, cheaper, and he doesn't get tired. And also exploring inaccessible environments, such as Mars, in the case of the rover, in this case we're talking about Prodigy, the rover Prodigy, or it can be a submarine also that goes into deep surfaces, and many places that a human cannot get to it. However, this wouldn't be an ITGS topic if some ethical issues don't arise with artificial intelligence and robotics. For example, in robotics, one of the most important ethical issues that has been arise lately is the unemployment rate and how it will be probably get higher in the next few years. Some other issues might include the reliability humans have on technology, such as an artificial intelligence. How are we so sure that technology is not going to be against us? How are we so sure that artificial intelligence cannot create another artificial intelligence and replicate themselves? Well, there are a lot of decisions to make, a lot of issues coming out. For example, a really new ethical issue that has been arised is the Tesla bot. What is the Tesla bot? Is a creation of a humanoid robot that has the same figure as us and is intended to eliminate dangerous, repetitive, and boring tasks. What should society do with the robotics development? Well, there's nothing less to say. Just good luck on your exam.